When he turned 100, it was a very good year. Frank Sinatra celebrates his, well, he doesn't celebrate it, but the rest of us all do, celebrate Frank's 100th birthday this December. And there's a terrific show going on at the River Run Centre in Guelph called It Was a Very Good Year. Sinatra, the man, his fans, his music, the star of the show, John Malcolm, is in here in the studio with us this morning.
Hey, John! Woohoo!
Hi, how are you?
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
We are so looking forward to seeing this show, getting some great reviews, because I know that you opened it May 30th in Kingston.
That's right.
And standing ovations. So let's start with the basics here. This show it's different than the other tribute shows.
Yes, it is, because it's more of a play actually than just a musical. It's a little bit of both. Some really good stories about actual fans. The fans portrayed actually in this show are real people. I mean, these are actors playing the real people, though. So these things that happened really did happen. It's all factual, documented, and their stories are intertwined with a lot of the big hits that Frank had over the years.
Now, the play itself is set in 1993.
Yeah.
Why 1993?
Well, it just so happens that at that time there was a documentary done, actually, a small documentary done on some of these people that we're talking about in the play, and my wife Deb happened to see that and contacted these people and said, we'd love to do a play / musical about your experiences with Sinatra, can we? And they said, hey, go for it. We'd love it. So these interviews and that were done in 1993. And so these are people then looking back many years ago. Like one of our players, actually, who portrays Mary Brown, Betty Brown, sorry, who was one of the first people to speak in the play. Our actress is going to be 90 years old on December the 12th. Mary Barkley is doing that part. So it's pretty authentic and lots of fun, and there's a lot of humor in it as well.
All right, now you perform your own music here.
Yes.
25 songs or something, right?
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Tell us what you're going to be covering. What some of the songs?
Oh, some of the songs are, I've Got You Under My Skin.
Nice.
That's Life. My Way. New York.
You have a favorite?
My Kind of Town.
You have a favorite Sinatra song?
Jeepers. The Way You Look Tonight is one that I really enjoy. That's Life.
Sure.
It's pretty hard to nail down just one. Gosh.
I
My
tell you
Kind of
what,
Town.
the way you look tonight, I used to sing my daughter to sleep with that.
Oh, really?
Every night, I used to sing her to sleep with that song.
That's a beautiful song.
So she's grown up to hate that song because of the way I sing it. No, I'm just kidding. So now we see a lot of tribute shows that have to do with Elvis, and now we're seeing several Frank Sinatra tribute shows that pop up. And when we go to, for example, the Collingwood Elvis Festival, we were educated in a really big hurry that there is a difference between an Elvis impersonator and an Elvis tribute artist. Is it the same with Frank, or when this play starts, are you Frank Sinatra?
Well, yes, I am Frank Sinatra. I mean, through the magic of makeup and what have you, I do. And I actually age throughout the play. I age.
Wow.
Which I am in real life too. I'm aging.
Well, I was going to say it's like having my job with Eva. I age by the end of the show.
But we're trying to be as authentic as possible. I mean, doing his music. I mean, there's only one Frank Sinatra. So, I mean, I don't kid myself for a minute. But,
Sure.
we try to make it as authentic as possible. Costume, his mannerisms, and, his style.
Yeah. John, you've got that Frank Sinatra, look about you. When did this love for Frank Sinatra start with you?
I guess really about 25 years ago, I really got more interested in it. I started a trio with two of my sons. We were called A Bit of Nostalgia, and we used to do all the oldies but goodies, still do the oldies but goodies. And I, for obvious reasons, did more of the oldies and more of the crooner types thing. I love Sinatra, Tony Bennett, those kind of things. So I guess that's where it really started,
Nice. All right, we're talking to John Malcolm, star of It Was a Very Good Year, Sinatra the Man, his fans, his music. We're not going to let him into the building without making him sing a song. So we're going to take a very quick break. We're going to have John come back. He's picked a song to do. We'll get the story behind that song, why he picked that one, and all of that coming up in just a second. In the studio with John Malcolm this morning, star of It Was a Very Good Year, Sinatra the Man, his fans, his music. Can you, in 15 seconds or less, tell me why we picked this song to do this morning?
Well, I think this song was, Frank reinvented himself a lot of times, and this was one when he was reinventing again, Strangers in the Night, and this particular one here was sort of the rebirth of his career again.
It's John Malcolm as Frank Sinatra doing That's Life at Zoomer Radio, AM 740, downtown FM 96.7.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I won't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many's the time I thought of cutting out, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this here July, well, I'd jump on a big bird and then I'd fly. Well, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. I can't deny it. Many's the time I thought of cutting out, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this year July, well, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die.
Wow,
You never
John Malcolm.
Wow, you never said you were that good. Woo-hoo!
Great job, John.
Thank you.
The show again called It Was a Very Good Year, Sinatra, the Man, his fans, his music. 2 shows, Saturday, October 17th, River Run Centre in Guelph. Where do we get tickets and where do we get info?
You can get it right on the actual site for River Run. You can go to itwasaverygoodyear.biz. And that'll give you all the information you need, and you can get a little sneak preview of the show as well.
John, all the best to you and this show. You are going to go really far.
Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It is a minute now before 10 o'clock. We got a great top 10 at 10 coming just around the corner. First, we got to get a look at Toronto traffic. Here's Stefan.
Oh, boy, do I feel a lot better you guys didn't have to hear me sing earlier. What a performance that was.